So the last shape, we're going to find the area of our circles, kind of like we did with perimeter. We saved it for last simply because it's kind of its own animal when it comes to a formula. Most of you have probably seen this formula before. If you're interested in where it came from, shoot me an email or something. There's really some kind of neat discoveries that were made. But what we're looking at here is to find the area of a circle, we're going to take pi times the radius squared. Now, the radius squared is different from diameter. Okay, you need the measurement from the center to the edge, not all the way across. So if you are given the diameter, you've got to cut that in half before you can set these up. So like we did with perimeter, we're going to use 3.14 for our pi value. If you have a pi button on your calculator, please don't use it. It'll just make things kind of a huge pain in the butt for me and everyone else. So if you can use 3.14 for pi, and then we're going to multiply that by our radius squared to the second power. Okay, real plain and simple. There's not a whole lot of measurements on these. You're either going to be given the radius or the diameter. If you're given the radius, you're good to go. So the area of this guy is going to be 3.14 times 12 squared. So that is 452.2, and our units are going to be square inches. Okay. Area of circles is kind of weird because you're trying to cram little square units into a circle. That's kind of where the pi comes from. Anyway, so this guy is going to be pi times 9, let's do pi times 3 squared, which is 9. That's where I was getting that. So this one is 28.3 square feet. Okay, and then the last couple of examples, you've got the diameter. So you're going to have to cut this in half. Your actual radius here is 11.6, but you're going to divide that by 2 to get the radius. So this guy has a radius of 5.8. So pi times 5.8 squared is 105.6 square inches. And same thing over here, I've got to divide this by 2 to get my radius value, which is 10.9. So pi times 10.9 squared is 373.1 square miles. Okay, just do the calculations, round to the nearest tenth if you need to. I think I'm going to kind of go a little bit more into where the pi comes from, and I'll post that in a separate video. It's not part of the assignment. Just if you're interested, watch it. It's kind of neat. Yep, that's it. Circles.